and this is going to be my first tutorial how to create a quick panoramic picture. As you can see this, I went early spring. What you're seeing in your screen is, and it's a few images from Ohio Park, Jonathan Run 4. It's about an hour worth of hike, but I was making sure we had a lot of rain a couple days before I go there. This way I can make sure I'll be able to capture a nice water flow. Then we got there very early in the morning because I wanted to have a lot of shadows. I want no sun at all on my waterfalls, okay? And as you can see, I'm going to highlight. I have highlight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photos. Then what I did was I went in and I say command and I click on those 5 photos. Then I'm going to right click on them and I'm going to say open in Camera Raw. Then these photos are going to open to Camera Raw. Then I have to go into my left hand side. I right click again and I click on select all. After that, what we have to do is right click again and we have to do merge to panorama. Then the Photoshop is going to do his little work here, and he was going to give us a panoramic photo. Then we're gonna see here 3 different options: spherical, where I think this is going to be the best look. All right, you see how the perspective was, and spherical or circle. But let's go do that too. Let's see how it's going to look. Yeah, sometimes doesn't have too much difference between them two. And he was that little thing here. It says boundary wrap. If we slide that to the right, see how it feels in the edges or our frame. I will do that this time because it doesn't hurt. It looks a lot better. Then as you can see right now, we have our panoramic ready to go. Then we're going to have to click merge next. And it's going to ask us where you need to save it. In this case, I'm going to save it. Let's go do this. I'm going to do this, do the desktop. And it will give us the image number and panoramic.dng. Okay, that's a negative, Photoshop negative. Then now we're back into our raw converter where I do all my work. Look how quick it is. As you can see, the picture is almost there. Okay, the only thing I need to do is I need to put a little bit more color into it and give a little bit more details. Then I'm gonna grab the slider here where it says shadows, this one here, and I'm gonna move it to the right. As you can see guys, see, if you click it, if you slide to the right, it will give you a little bit more details in the shadows. This is what I'm looking for right there. Okay, then we've got some before after, which are already looking a lot better. Then my highlights, they look pretty good, but let's see if I take it down a little bit. That will give us, oh, that's good. We'll do like a -10. That looks nice also. Okay, then what I want to do next is I want to bring a little bit more color at the greens. Then I'm not going to go to saturated. Okay, then I'm going to go into color mixer. And I'm going to play with my greens here. Then let me see luminous. Okay, see luminous, that's telling us how much light we can give to greens. I'm going to give a little bit more light to the greens so you can see the difference. Look the difference. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more light because it looks nicer. And let me see the yellows. How do the yellows look? That's the same thing with the yellows, but we're going to leave the yellows alone. What about the reds? The reds is nothing. We have no reds here. Maybe oranges. We have a little bit oranges, but I like them this way. Then I want to concentrate on the greens, and the green, there are a little bit greens and a little bit yellows. Then let me get my hue and I'm going to go to find the greens, and let's see if we can change colors. Okay, then here it goes, guys. If we slide the greens to the right a little bit, we'll get a little bit more green on that. Can you see it? Look, we'll go in extreme, okay? And I do minus, we add green, we add yellow. Then we're going to add a little bit more green on greens. And this looks very nice, okay? Let me see. I don't like to saturate things, because if you saturate it, nothing. You see what I mean? I don't like it. It looks too saturated, and I normally do this, but I like how everything looks. Now the only thing I have to do is next, I have to go to crop that particular image. I will right click. I'm going to pick up a preset I already have, and I'm going to do 2:1 ratio. We can talk about this in another time. Then I'm going to try to find my best composition here. I think something like this works. Then I'm going to come up to the top right, and I click on those little edits, and it will bring me back to my right screen. Then now I have to do one more step, guys, before we finalize this picture. We'll go down to effects, vignette, pull it down a little bit, just enough for your eye goes into the image, or as many sides. Then we're going to do it before and after. Before, after, as you guys can see, little steps that will take you about 5 minutes to do. It can make your picture 200 times better. Thank you for watching. Please let me know if you want to see more of this kind of tutorials.